Welcome back. It's time for sports.
The West Indies secured a tense 5-wicket victory via the Duckworth-Lewis Stern method over Pakistan at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad and Tobago on Sunday to level the 3-match one-day international series 1-1. In the rain-affected encounter, Jaden Seals, with 3 for 33, led the West Indies bowling effort in restricting Pakistan to 171 for 7 in 35 overs after they had won the toss and elected to field. Number 9 batsman Hassan Nawaz top-scored with an unbeaten 36, while Hussein Talat weighed in with 31. The West Indies, who were set a revised target of 181 in 35 overs, got to 184 for 5 in 33.2 overs. All-rounder Roston Chase and Justin Graves, unbeaten on 49 and 26 respectively, shared in an unbroken 77-run fifth-wicket partnership to guide the Windies home. Chase, who was man of the match, reflected on the win.
Yeah, it was a bit difficult to start with the spinners. Nawaz had the ball spinning a bit, so it was a bit difficult. But I always told myself once I get in on the wicket, it would be easier. Also, I knew that in the back end, the Pierces would come back and it would be easier to score off them. So that was my game plan.
The extra cover shot and the mid-wicket six, which one was your favourite?
I was always an offside player, so I loved the one over extra cover.
The third and final ODI bowls off on Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. Jamaica time, also at the Brian Lara Academy. Jamaica suffered a smarting 90-61 defeat at the hands of hosts Mexico in their final Group A fixture of the FIBA World Cup pre-qualifiers in Obregon City. The Mexicans stormed to a 24-8 first quarter before the Caribbean side pulled things back somewhat with a 27-19 second quarter. The home team once again proved too solid in the third at 23-12 and were just as punishing in the final interval 24-14 as they rained down three-pointers and obstructed most of the advances and coughed up numerous turnovers from the visitors. 4 Mexicans scored in double figures, led by Paco Cruz's 21 points and 4 assists, along with Karim Rodriguez 15 points and Israel Gutierrez 13 points and 12 rebounds, along with Paul Stoll 10 points and 8 boards. With Norman Powell on the sidelines, Mario Gill was the front man for Jamaica, dropping 14 points and pulling down 13 rebounds, while Romain Thomas got 11 points and 4 rebounds, and Kenton Facey sank 10 points and collected 7 rebounds. Both teams advanced to the second round of qualifiers, while Barbados ended on a high with an 83-56 victory over Costa Rica. And finally, Crystal Palace have lost their appeal against being demoted from the Europa League and will play in the Conference League this season. The ruling from the Court of Arbitration for Sport CAS also means Nottingham Forest's spot in the Europa League is confirmed, having been promoted in Palace's place. The news comes just a day after Palace beat Liverpool on penalties to win the Community Shield at Wembley. The Eagles qualified for the Europa League after winning the FA Cup last season, but were punished by UEFA for breaching multi-club ownership rules. American businessman John Textor owned a 43% stake in the club until he sold it in June and is the majority owner of Lyon, who have also qualified for the Europa League. Palace had until March 1, 2025 to show UEFA proof of multi-club ownership restructuring, but the club missed that deadline. In the ruling, CAS said Textor still had decisive influence over both clubs at the time of UEFA's assessment date. UEFA rules state clubs owned to a certain threshold of influence by the same person or entity cannot compete in the same European competition. I'm Christopher Scott, and that is your Midday Sports Report.
Thank you, Christopher. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pullen. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports, and production teams, good afternoon.